Good morning and welcome to my studio. Today is a bit of a jobs day. I have been working on lots of new paintings recently, which you'll have obviously seen on my Instagram and on my YouTube channel. And I've got a total mixture of little paintings like this one and then larger paintings as well. So I'm signing all them. I'm putting the backs on, so making sure that you can hang them up, signing them. Hopefully as well later I'm going to be varnishing some. So yeah, it's kind of just like a bit of like last jobs to do before they go on my Etsy shop for sale. But yeah, I thought it'd be cool to bring you along today and you can see what I'm getting up to. So let's go. So this was one of the final paintings in the collection that just needed finishing off a little bit. I've just added a little bit of brightness into the clouds and into the ocean as well. I've added lots of layers onto this. So the first layer was a bit of a wash, and then I've gone on with some texture with a palette knife. And so now that's finished, I'm just going to sign that in the corner. And signing is one of those moments where it's really fulfilling but also a little bit scary because you don't want to mess it up. But it's just nice to put a final seal on a painting so that you know it's completely finished and ready to be for sale in my Etsy shop. And so now I'm just finishing off like little bits and bobs of a lot of the paintings that have been hanging around the studio recently. These ones are part of my iridescent collection. Iridescent or iridescence, I'm not sure, I've not decided yet. But these ones also need signing, so they have been finished, they just need signing. And also on the edges, like some of the edges are bare, so generally when I'm painting I will paint the edges as I go. So when I've put my first few layers of paint down, I will also put that same colour along the edges. But a lot of the time obviously the bottom edge gets left because that's sat on the easel. So I'm just going to go and match that colour now in with the rest of the painting so that it blends really seamlessly. And yeah, once you know what colours that you've used in a painting to begin with, it's really easy to match the colours. It's just something that comes naturally the more you paint, I suppose. I'm not sure how I feel about this painting because I really like the way it's going, but I feel like it's not finished and I'm a little bit scared to add some more layers because it's on a wood panel. So all this is wood. And I've not used wood panels very much, and I'm not sure about like the blending because it's all like very smooth blends. I'm not sure about how I'm going to be able to achieve that smooth blending. So I think what I'm going to do is use some of the structure gel because at the moment it's all very smooth and flat, and you know me, I like a little bit of texture. So I think I'm going to use some structure gel and add in some glazing. So glazing is like a very thin layer of paint that has just a little bit of pigment in, but mostly some type of medium, so it adds sort of like a tint. So I think I'm gonna go in with maybe some glazing and see if I can add like a little bit of depth, and also this will add a bit more texture too because it's a gel. So that's the plan, so we'll see how it goes. So I think this painting is pretty much finished, and I really feel like it looks quite different to what it did before. There's a lot more going on, there's more layers, I don't know, it just feels complete. So I'm really happy with how that turned out. I hope that you guys like it as well. Let me know if you guys have any name ideas in the comment section, because I do struggle naming a lot of my pieces. So I'm always open to name suggestions. So yeah, I'm just going to paint the bottom section of this panel again, because just like the last painting, the bottom side was the only one that hadn't been painted. So I'm just going to match that up and paint that now. And again, the same with this painting. I actually really like this part of the process because there's something really satisfying. It's almost like cleaning up, so everything's like super tidy and done. It's like all these little things like niggle me when I know that they're not finished, and they kind of like, it feels like a heavy weight on you when you know that there's all this to do, because it can actually be quite time consuming. Although it doesn't seem like a lot, just painting edges and signing, it is quite time consuming when you have to match all the different colours to the different paintings and just get everything ready basically. So that's another one that is pretty much ready now. This seascape is one that I shared the process of on my YouTube channel, so I'll link to the video in the description box if you feel like seeing the process of this one coming together. And I really love the texture on this painting. There is so much paint on it. It is really, really heavy. But yeah, I've added so much paint with a palette knife and also a rubber wedge. And I love how in the clouds it's quite painterly and it's not too detailed. I like that. So I hope that you guys like it as well. This was a painting that I had a little bit of an experiment with, and I actually used gold in a lot of the initial layers, so you can see it shining through when it hits the light, and it looks really, really beautiful. I'm just gonna like show you some clips now, so hopefully you can see that gold shining through. So I hope that you enjoyed coming around the studio with me today, and part 2 of this vlog will be coming very soon, so make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss part 2.